Hey guys, PMHK here obviously, and in this video I'm going to kind of show you guys my YouTube studio for 2021. This is basically where I'm going to shoot most of the videos for this year. I've obviously already shot a couple of videos here, but I just wanted to take you guys through what the studio actually looks like in front and as well as behind the cameras. Now, all my B-roll are going to be shot on the iPhone 12 mini, just to give you guys also kind of a camera test or a video camera test of this guy here. But yeah, let's get started. I'm also gonna actually go through a couple of the equipments that I use to shoot most of my YouTube videos, and let's actually start with my mic. Now this mic here, the lav mic that I have stuck on my chest, is attached to a Zoom audio recorder. This is the Zoom H4n. Now the quality on this guy is really decent. This is really good. I got this guy second hand for around, I think, 2,000 rands. The guy goes for 4,000 rands. A bit steep, but I like it because of the audio quality and also because I can use it with DSLR microphone input, and you can actually also use directly with the audio recording out of these guys here. I don't know what you call this. So yeah, this is how I normally record my audio. I do have a Rode mic that I used to normally put on top of the camera itself to record directional mic, but normally I use that in secondary shoots when I'm shooting somewhere else around the house and not here, because this is actually a set, so things are already made to look good, and the audio is also actually prepared to come out nice on this kind of setup that I have here. Now, to make sure my video shots don't really look boring and it's not just you guys looking at me from the A camera, I also have a B camera. Now my A camera is a Sony A7 III, which is actually sitting right in front of me on a tripod, and my B camera is the Sony A6400. Now, just to put a disclaimer out there, if you are watching this video because maybe you are thinking of starting your own YouTube video, you really don't need these B cameras that I have. This is actually kind of overkill for the size of a creator that I am, but I actually decided to go with this kind because this is actually gonna go with me for a while. I've been using these cameras for almost 1.5 years now. I think it's 2 years now, but I actually bought them thinking of the future. I can actually stay with these cameras for the next 5 to even 10 years. Just make sure I actually upgrade my lens. But knowing me, I'm probably going to upgrade these cameras when I financially can upgrade them. So the Sony A7 III that I have right there is using the kit lens that actually came with it. It's a 28 to 70 if I'm not mistaken, and as well as this guy here is actually still using the kit lens, and this lens here is the 16 to 50 millimeter lens, which this is the camera that actually sits right here on this boom mic stand that I have here. This is also an old stand that I have. Most of these things that I actually have here that I'm using to shoot, that I used to shoot these things, are really not new. This is not something that I went and bought all of them at once and started making YouTube video. Now, most of them I actually bought them one by one, like the camera. I did not buy both cameras together. I did not buy this boom stand with the camera. This is just to say that you really don't need to go out and buy all of these things at once. You can always buy one by one as your channel grows. Now, the next thing that I have here that actually helps me a lot when it comes to framing my shot is this TV that I have right there. I think this is a 48-inch Samsung TV. This is an old TV that we had around the house. Sometimes this TV actually sits in the kitchen when I feel like watching TV in the kitchen. But I use this TV mainly to frame my shot because from the TV itself, I can actually see everything that is in the room, including whatever it's actually behind me. Now, in the set or in the studio, just to tell you guys what's behind that side that you guys can see, I have a couple of boxes there that I think that was from the Amazon unboxing. I have 3 sneaker boxes on the corner, I have a bed here. The reason I didn't move this bed here, I just pulled up, I lifted against the wall, is that it also helps with the echo in the room, as well as the carpet that I also actually have in the room kind of dampen the audio echo in this room. And so I decided to leave the bed so I can actually have better audio than what I already have. I also have a couple of teddy bears that I did. Those are my sister's teddy bears that I moved from the room that I am now. Just to give you guys also background on the house, I live in a 3-bedroom house. I use one of the bedrooms for my YouTube studio, which you guys can see here, and my main bedroom, or the other bedroom, is where I sleep, and the main bedroom is where my parents actually sleep, or the bedroom that they use whenever they in the country, which has been almost a year since the country was locked. And that's actually when I set this thing up to be kind of my studio. So on that side there, I have an LG ultra wide monitor box, which is the monitor box of the main screen, or the main computer, the main screen that I use to edit my videos. Now behind me now I have the tray there. This is a trolley, not a tray. I have the trolley there that I got from Amazon. I actually paid a lot of customs for that guy because I wanted it so bad that I didn't want to wait for stock to be available in South Africa, or for companies in South Africa to start buying this thing. So I have the trolley there that I use to put some of I think accessories and things that I have reviewed in the past. So that trolley is there in the corner. I'm actually planning to maybe put a light there so it's not that dark there behind. Before I actually continue moving at the back, I have my old fire extinguisher here, which some of you guys actually don't like, and I'm actually considering put it right on this wall there. It's not going away anytime soon. Now going back to what's behind me, you have these drawers here, which actually also have a lot of garbage there that I need to actually sort out, throw away what I'm not using, and see if I can use whatever there that is still usable. On top of it, I have some Apple boxes. Mainly I have the Mac Minis box. It just looks nice there in the background. This is my main editing computer. I have the iPad also there. That's the iPad Air box that I have right behind there. Now the iPad Air I use mainly is to, not mainly, sometimes whenever I use it while I'm filming, I use it to maybe put points down that I know I'm going to talk about. I really don't use teleprompters to do my videos. I don't read a script. I really don't like that. Now moving back behind me, I have more boxes. If I just lean a little bit, I have more iPhone boxes. Actually this side, I have more iPhone boxes that I've unboxed in the past. Some I've unboxed on video, some I've unboxed just before I even had a YouTube channel. I still kept those boxes. I also have the box of the 2 Android phones that I have a video on. I think that's the video before this one. If you haven't checked that video, make sure you go check it out. And I also have that the arcade gaming box right there, which I actually haven't played that in a while. Just sits there as a prop, which kind of actually looks nice in the background, especially with that red knob right there. Now on my right hand side, you have the sneaker boxes kind of corner. If you guys actually are aware, I'm kind of a sneakerhead. I buy when I can buy, and when I can afford new sneaker, I actually buy. This one here is the Yeezy 700, which I just got. And you have also a kind of other boxes there. You have this box right here. This box here is an ACG sandal. I think you guys also have seen that one. And then you have the Yeezy 350 down here. And on the right or left hand side of those boxes, you have some more boxes. These boxes are both I think they are Pharrell U. Yeah, these are Pharrell U boxes. And then you also have the light thing that I have here. You have the Pac-Man that lights, and then you have this little guy here also that kind of lights sometimes, but I tend not to light it up because of the main lights that I use here, which are 2 Softbox. I'm going to speak about them just now. Because of the 2 Softbox that I have here, this guy actually kind of gets blown out. So even when it's on, because this light is here is a little bit weak, it's actually overshadowed by the softbox. Now, talking about the softbox that I have here are also really old. They actually came in 3 pair. One of them actually kind of broke. I need to buy a stand for the other one, but I really don't need a third one, since this bedroom also has its own lighting, which actually helps also on the overall lighting of the room. The softbox, I bought them from Amazon, but you can actually already find them locally. Back when I bought them, I searched online locally. I couldn't find them. They were not selling in the country, South Africa. So I had to buy them from Amazon. It actually cost me an arm and a leg also for the price that they are now selling locally in the country, because obviously I had to pay for the MyUS shipping, I had to pay for the shipping on Amazon, and then I had to pay for the custom when the softbox actually arrived in the country. But I've been using this for the past, I think, 3 years maybe, and they still actually work really well. One tip that I would actually give it to you guys, if you guys actually buy the softbox, even if it's locally or overseas, is that the lights that I actually ship with them are not really that good. So I went on and removed all the lights that came with, and I put LED lights. It really doesn't matter which LED lights you put inside, as long as obviously the socket fits and you can configure all the 4 together, which actually helps in longevity, because they will last longer than the lights that actually came inside, and they will actually emit less heat, and there would actually be also no noise on the light. Because the other lights, I don't know if because they were already, although they were burning up, they were used to actually make a buzzing sound, which actually used to irritate me. The mic wouldn't pick it up, but I would hear it, and it would actually kind of irritate the hell out of me. So 2 other things that I actually forgot on the box. I have my notepad or notebook right there, which I actually kind of use it more often than I use the iPad, because sometimes I really prefer writing things down than typing them down. And then we have my little green 3 there, which is the one that I used to actually chill by the living room. So I actually need to make plans to buy another one and put in the living room, or maybe buy another one, put here, and grab this one, put in the living room. This plant I got from Mr. Price, and most of the other stuff that I have here in the room, if I didn't get them from Amazon, I actually got them from Take a Lot, which is actually a cool place for you guys to go shop. Not sponsored, but it will actually avoid the hassle of paying extra shipping and still paying for the customs when your device or whatever you buy comes in the country. So yeah, I'm going to try and link some of the stuff that I've mentioned down in the description, even the videos. Also, if I have videos that I featured, the stuff that I mentioned, I'm also going to try and link them down in the description. And obviously, if you have any questions on anything that I mentioned, you can always ask me down in the comments. That's gonna be it for this video. This is my 2021 bedroom studio, and I hope you actually like it as much as I do. I will, however, also alternate between here and the kitchen, which is actually the old studio kind of setup. And also, one thing that I forgot to mention is that I normally shoot the videos here and I actually edit them in the living room. That's where my desk setup is, and I'm going to try also in making a desk setup tour video, which I actually promised you guys last year, but it really never happened. But not trying to make this video long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, you do just that. Click the notification bells button so you can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Also, give this video a like and go to my previous video. Also, if you haven't watched them and liked them, go make sure you watch and like them. And I am going to catch you guys on my next YouTube video, which is probably going to be pretty soon. Peace.